Hey, you guys, your favorite little keto yo-yo goofball diamond, and it's hubby, Mr. KD. We're going to do part 2 of that article we started reading yesterday because the video got extremely long and my cell phone was trying to die. So, are you where we're at?
I'm going to back it up just a little bit.
Anyway, this is kind of like a debunking article. This woman wrote an article. I forgot what it was titled.
Dietitian.
Anyway, why this dietitian would never endorse keto kind of thing. And it's from Shape Magazine. He's gonna read it. I'm gonna bitch about it. So let's go, y'all. Hold on, I see something weird. Yeah, diamond background.
Oh, sorry, I stepped on your foot.
I noticed.
If you're a protein lover, you may think this diet is for you, considering all the other foods that are eliminated. But the diet requires that protein make up 20 to 25% of your total calories, so eating too many eggs or chicken breasts can make you top this protein amount pretty easily.
I don't mind topping it.
And say goodbye to eating all the low-carb veggies that you want, because every gram of carb counts and you have to be tallied, or again, you'll fall out of ketosis. Make keto recipes have no more than 8 grams of carbs per serving, and even things like dry herbs can add 1 to 2 grams of carbs.
So I did have one of you guys who went over to see her website and check this lady out, say that a lot of her recipes are actually keto friendly and many of them could be made that way. And then she's got some that apparently are very not good for you, but she's a dietitian. So yeah, I don't.
Bottom line, if you don't measure and calculate exactly with each food and ingredient, you won't be able to get into ketosis or maintain it. And who wants to be sitting around measuring and counting everything? Again, this diet really takes the enjoyment out of cooking and eating.
But any good diet where you're trying to watch what you eat and what you have to have portion control. You have to measure. Those measuring things were not just invented for keto. They've been around for a long, long time. Scales and all.
It leaves you short on nutrition.
You gonna read that part?
I'm waiting for you.
BS, it does not. Go ahead.
Many have lost weight on the keto diet, but that is no surprise. If you're cutting out processed food and eliminating your carbs and protein, it's really tough to eat fat on its own. The olive oil and butter. Think olive oil or butter. How much can you really take in? Those on keto do experience a decreased appetite due to higher amounts of ketones in the blood, which can also enable weight loss, but that doesn't mean you're doing it healthy. Hold on. Now, I could be wrong, and correct me if I am, but ketones ain't what's filling you up. Ain't it the high fat that you're eating that's filling you up?
High fat is the filler. Ketones help keep you full, though, because that's what, makes you run off that fat, and therefore you can burn your own fat. But she's just full of shit. Hold on a minute. Who the hell really sits around eating olive oil and butter? I'm thinking about eating the fat around the steak, okay, or adding some.
Who actually uses olive oil? Most people
chicken.
Use coconut oil, don't they?
No, a lot of people use olive oil.
Well, a lot of people use coconut oil too.
Maybe. I use coconut oil. That's all I use.
I like coconut oil.
I like coconut oil. I liked refined coconut oil. I don't like unrefined because it tastes like coconut when I make my steak in it. But it is pretty good on chicken. I will say that much. But I prefer the refined. Most people don't sit around eating olive oil or butter on keto. We don't. We eat steak. We eat beef. We eat ribs. We eat good, healthy, fishy things. I don't like fish that much, but...
Me, man. Give me meat.
Me, woman. Fix me steak. I eat that stuff with my hands. Y'all ought to go to the restaurant with me.
Oh, she does.
I don't use no fork and knife. I rip that steak apart and just...
The reason you eat a balanced diet, which includes fruit, vegetables, dairy, protein gains, legumes, nuts, seeds, is to get a variety of nutrients your body needs to stay healthy. You can do so on a low-calorie diet and successfully lose weight. However, on the keto diet...
Who the hell wants to be on a low-calorie diet when they ain't got to be? When you can eat 2,000 calories of real good meat, cheese, eggs, green leafy vegetables, some fats like ranch and mayonnaise, why the hell you want to be on a low-calorie diet? That is actually setting your metabolism up to fail for real, because it'll stop working if you eat too low calories, even on keto, so don't do that. Keep it over 1,200. Okay.
Well, better yet, how many low-calorie diets are there?
All of them, except for
And
keto.
are we not considered an obese nation now?
Right. Therefore, those low-calorie
20, 30
diets
years
haven't
ago,
really
we
worked.
was not. But now we are.
Yes.
So clearly the low calories is not working.
No. Calories in, calories out is a facade and a fallacy. So, go ahead.
Where was I?
I don't know.
Oh.
We backed up way too far, but that's okay.
However, on the keto diet, grains, legumes, and fruit are pretty much limited.
Okay.
Berries, watermelon, and apples are allowed sparingly.
No,
Watermelon is not.
No, neither are the apples.
Neither is apple. Berries are.
Berries in small amounts. So, yeah, we backed up way too far, but that's all right. I just want to make sure that's clear for anybody that might watch this.
These food groups provide a ton of nutrients, including fiber, phyto something, I don't know what the hell that is,
Nutrients.
and antioxidants, like vitamin A and C. Keto dieters are also known to have constipation because of the lack of fiber in their diet. FYI, oh, never mind.
Sometimes there is constipation. Keto dieters are also known to have diarrhea from drinking too much fat and like their morning coffee. So here's some words to the wise. Sometimes keto can get a little sticky in there. Stool softeners are just fine. They do help, I promise. Eating extra fiber does work for some, but can kick some out of ketosis. Be careful with your fiber.
Hold
Hold on 1 second.
on. Hold on. Have you ever had a constipation before?
Yeah.
Have you ever had it not doing keto?
Yep.
Have you had it doing keto?
Yep.
Have you had it
As a child? Yep.
Yep. So
And diarrhea too?
Now I will say it's probably a little bit more common on keto, but that's probably because it is the lack of fiber.
Possibly, but lack of fiber is a choice. It depends on what you choose to eat. But I will also say that all these things are normal on any diet. Really, it is. So, you could have diarrhea anytime, constipation anytime.
Now
so.
we have where we were at.
Okay, so we finally got there.
Yeah. There are also issues with electrolytes, including sodium, potassium, and magnesium.
Eat veggies.
During
Salt them.
During ketosis, your kidneys extract more sodium in water, which can lead to dehydration. Plus, the lack of glycogen, stored glucose, means that the body is storing less water. This is why drinking lots of fluids is important while on keto, and why you need to add lots of sodium to the dish. Well, you need to add a lot of sodium to your dish to begin with, because you need sodium no matter what kind of diet you're doing. And you should be drinking a lot regardless of what you're doing.
Yes, well, you should be drinking plenty of fluid no matter what you're doing. The sodium thing, though. With keto, it's very important. Sorry, my daughter's in there with a cough. But with keto, sodium is very important to add to your diet because keto is very anti-inflammatory. You're going to urinate a lot, which means you're going to urinate sodium, potassium, and magnesium, your electrolytes. You need to eat plenty of green leafy vegetables, and you can salt them to taste. That way you don't lose your electrolytes.
That brings me on to something. People have suggested that my sodium could be low because of my cramping. I can promise you my sodium is not low.
No, he's overkill salt. He always has. I can't believe he... Okay, so if the high blood pressure and salt thing was real, and it's not, a lot of doctors will tell you there's no evidence based on that. But if the high blood pressure and salt thing was real, he would be dead.
She will cook, and it don't matter if she tells me she put salt on or not. I will salt the hell out of it.
I'm over here going, how do you even taste the food? How do you know if it's good or bad?
So we know for a fact that I'm not cramping because of sodium and potassium.
His potassium levels were checked. So it could be magnesium. It could be a lack of fluid. Most likely a lack of fluid. He don't drink a damn enough.
I have been.
Lately.
And I'm still cramping.
More magnesium.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or, some Epsom salt baths because magnesium will absorb through the skin. Mm-hmm. Have you ever went to the beach and everything you ate and drank tastes like salt? Have you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You would think if salt and high blood pressure was a thing, everybody that lived on the coast would be practically dying of high blood pressure. I'm just saying.
There are no long-term studies of what happens to your kidneys or the body in general. If you stay in ketosis for a long period of time, or even if you choose to go on and off of the diet in cycles, with all the side effects and complications this diet has, I'm truly surprised by the popularity it has gained. It's just so darn unhealthy and unappetizing in so many ways. Not to mention the fact that it's tough to get into ketosis, meaning many people don't even truly accomplish it.
Most people do if they actually try to get into ketosis.
It's not hard.
It's really not.
It's really easy.
Meat, cheese, eggs, green leafy vegetables, leave all the other crap alone. You'll be fine. But as far as your kidneys go, I would have to say see Dr. Berry Kidneys. Just type it into your search bar up here after this video, of course. He has a great video on that, but keto doesn't really affect your kidneys in a negative way. It can bring to light old issues. If you are in ketosis and you kick yourself out with a whole lot of sugar, your kidneys are going to react to that. In fact, the worst my kidneys have ever felt was after having 8, 4, or 5 cupcakes. And that night, I thought I was dying. My kidneys area hurt so bad. And it was just because they're not used to processing sugar like that anymore. It will show you that you have stones or whatever if you go kicking yourself out with some very sweet things. So look it up, Dr. Berry Kidneys.
For clients who want to clean up their eating, I'll recommend a balanced nutrition diet over a restrictive, potentially dangerous one filled with red flags any day.
Their balanced damn diet has never cured or healed anybody. It's made them sicker. It's gave them diabetes. It's made their diabetes worse. The word balanced diet, I just want to kick right in the damn shins. I would kick it so hard it would just crumble and fall apart. Balanced diet to these people is sugar-filled, carb-filled crap known to cause you problems, and they know it. They want to keep you sick. Why? They need that revolving door into the damn hospital going. They need your money. Sorry. Can we finish out now?
That was it.
Oh, was that it?
Yep.
I ended with a little bit of rant and raving and misbehaving, didn't I?
I'm going to add, we will be doing another video tomorrow. And the subject's going to be on fatty liver.
As long as I feel better tomorrow.
Well, if you don't, I'll do it.
Okay.
But we had somebody comment on the video. We're going to do some research on it. But the one thing we do know, keto does not cause it.
No. Keto does not cause a fatty liver. The low thyroid she did mention too. I have so little knowledge of thyroid because I've never had that problem whatsoever.
But we will research it.
But I'm going to research it. But as far as your LDL, your cholesterol goes, your cholesterol shoots up for 2 reasons. Your body's trying to repair itself because every single cell in your body is made out of cholesterol, including your brain cells, or you're losing weight and cholesterol is stored in your fat cells. So that your cholesterol is going to shoot up. It will even out. It will go right like it's supposed to. Be patient.
Depending on the doctor you get, their reaction was different. My cholesterol was a little high when my doctor checked it. He did not make a big deal about it because he knew I was on keto. He didn't say, he just said it was a little high. That's it. Left it at that. Mm-hmm. Well, other doctors will tell you your cholesterol shouldn't be high. Get off keto is damaging something. It is not.
A few months after I started keto, my cholesterol was checked, and the doctors, everything had improved. I had lost a lot of weight, no more type 2 diabetes, gone. All kinds of diseases, gone. Doctors, keep doing what you're damn doing. You're doing great. Keep doing that. And then she said, but your cholesterol's a little high. You need to go on a low-fat, low-sodium diet. And I was like, nah, doc, I'm good. She said, well, here, take these pills. Nah, doc, I'm good. And I think that it was the nurse when she called me. She's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty good. And she's like, it sounded like, well, you know, it's your funeral kind of thing. And then a few months later, I went back. They checked it again. My cholesterol's perfectly normal. No statin drugs needed because they wreck your brain.
Your body will fix itself. If something in your body gets higher, is a reason for it.
Yes.
It does not mean you need to be taking medication. Now, some issues, yes. We're not saying if you got a heart issue not to take your medication.
No.
Take your medication. What we're saying is do some research of your own. See if you actually need that medication. Doctors will love to put you on that because it brings you back for more refills. You have to go back and you keep paying them for something you might not even need.
And a lot of times doctors are well-meaning. They think that's what's going to treat you. But how many diseases have you seen doctors treat, cure, and successfully get rid of for anybody? But if you stick around YouTube and watch about keto long enough, you will see that people are being cured and healed. And that is a miracle. Now, some things have a cause and effect, and you have to figure out the cause. If something's high, like my blood pressure is perpetually high, I know that there is a cause. I just haven't found it yet. No, it's not keto. Had high blood pressure for 12 years. Been doing keto for 2. It's cured everything else for me. So there is a cause. What we need to do is find the root cause. Then we can figure out how to fix or cure or heal or even treat it. You can't treat something you don't know anything about or the reason for it.
It's like my chest pain.
Yeah.
I have chest pain. We went to the doctor, so we now know it's not my heart. So now we go back again, and they try to look at something else. You just have to keep going and going and going until you figure out what it is.
Right. And again, this was not a keto problem. He had it before.
Yes.
So anyway, guys and dolls, it's been
probably
fun.
A smoking thing.
Yeah. But that's up in here, though, instead of in like in your lungs or your heart.
My lungs is right here.
Yeah.
We'll find out. It ain't nothing severe, but...
Long time. He quit smoking 3 years ago, though. Anyway, if you need our help or need my help, I answer any and all keto questions for free. My contact information is in the description below. You can make your next meal keto t-shirts, keto cutie t-shirts, all kinds of stuff like that in the description below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell, guys and dolls, because I'm here every day.
And if you want to ask me anything, feel free. I don't know much, but I'll answer what I can. And what I don't know, I'll ask her. Y'all have a good day, people.